journey is about a mother of two kids. Her husband has to travel a lot and she is unable to work. She says that she suffers a lot and she doesn't know why, despite doing a lot of good karma. In the query itself, the most poignant phrase is, I don't know why. This sense of helplessness that she is expressing talks about how she has already conditioned her mind to think that whatever she does has to reap results in her favor. So basically, she has been doing a lot of good karma, or rather a lot of good actions. Now the term good might vary from one person to another. She might have listed out a certain set of actions and qualified them to be good. It could be helping out people in need, or in general doing good things to others. But these things are not fetching the life that she has wanted to have. So we can see the strong sense of disappointment because of the outcome. Now it is this preconditioning that has caused her suffering. So when she says, I'm suffering a lot, it has more to do with her sense of disappointment. And you can see that this happens with people who already have a notion that I am good. So we could call this as the dilemma of the good. The people who are heavily invested in being good have a stronger sense of disappointment when life is not turning out the way it must, because they feel it's unfair. And how do I deserve such unfairness when I have been so good? Now this would not be the case when it comes to a person who has not been really perfect in his actions and has not really been good in the general sense of the word. And when bad things do happen, or things that he did not anticipate happen, he takes it in a very matter-of-fact manner. Perhaps he blames it on his bad karma again. But that is not how life works. It is this precondition that has to be modified a little bit, and we need to explore what karma actually means in order to not play with the word so carelessly and misinterpret it. So we talk about actions, and actions ought to be done with an altruistic mind. By altruism, we mean that the expectation does not weigh heavily on our minds. We do the action just for the joy of doing it. So that becomes good karma. So karma is beautiful, and the action is beautiful only when the action itself is good enough and there is no reason why you do it, basically. So with that understanding, we move on to her dejection about her circumstances. She is unable to work and they travel quite often, and she's suffering a lot. Now we see that she has a lot of dissatisfactions with respect to specific arenas in her life. It could be the fact that she wants to work very badly. It is all right to have a strong desire. It is not, it's a very natural thing. But then we also must explore the possibility of the desire happening at that very moment. Okay, there are two ways to approach it. If she wants to work, she can put her foot down firmly and go set out to work. But if in her mind she is not absolutely certain about it, because maybe her life is more demanding, she needs to spend more time with the children, or she has other things to attend to, she in her mind is not clear about the fact that she wants to work or not. There could be the hurdle that could be preventing her from working could be in her mind itself and not necessarily external. So that clarification need to be done. She needs to explore whether she wants to work or does not want to work. Anyone else does not come into the picture while answering this query. It is a question that she must explore within herself and answer it in all honesty. If she must work and she really wants to work, she can work. But there could be another desire that stops her from doing it. It could be like, I need to spend more time with my children while they're growing up, or I need to do more justice to my household chores. Now these things are the desires within her. It's not coming out. It's not coming outside her, and basically it is not an imposition upon her. So this is a very delicate thing to understand, because we tend to think that the restrictions are placed from the outside on us. But very often the restrictions are coming up within us. And there is a certain desire towards that as well. So when we look at the different desires that we have, the desire that is stronger would play out in our life. So she wants to work, she wants to be with her children, she wants to do justice to her role as a homemaker. Now, which desire, which of these is more important to her? Which would she rank as the most important desire in all of these? And that desire is what would be given more weight. So it is a choice that she makes. And if there is a certain desire within her that says, I really need to do this, and it doesn't matter whether the children have me around or not, or whether I do justice to certain other things, then she can go forward with that action in a very sure-footed manner. But if that is not the case, she can make peace with the situation as it is, because she recognizes that she has other desires within her at the present moment which prevent her from making this desire more important than it appears to be. So the reason why we clarify this understanding within her is because we want to make her understand that her choices are her own, and there is no limitation that the outside world is placing upon her. So the very understanding clarifies her mind, and she feels at ease. Very often the dilemma or the struggle that a person faces is he feels that he is victimized by his circumstances. The moment one realizes they are not a victim of all the things that have happened to them, it is just a choice that they have made. And maybe they would make a different choice in the days to come. But at present, this is my choice. So when we agree that this is our choice, the next step is to just be at peace with it. Because what can be done? Whether you go with the choice that seems stronger, and if working was the stronger choice, just flow with it. Or if you cannot make that choice, just be at ease with whatever you have around you. Because no matter what choice you make, the happiness is not because of the choice, it is because of the ease that you feel with the choices that you have around you. So just by being at ease, a lot of tension, a lot of struggle within her is going to smoothen out, and she's going to feel a lot better.